but I can literally, my hand on his back, you can see how he approaches his back up like that. If he's moving and my hand is on his back, I can literally feel his spine creaking. So we're gonna do this as fast and as quickly as possible because he hates it, because I'm certain that me having to pick up his front legs and stuff is not comfortable for him. So we're gonna do this really quick. No, see if you can get a picture of that other foot.
This one?
Yeah. Do like a before and after. So like I said, I'm trying to be as quick as I can with him because he's really good, but I always worry about his spine and such because I can definitely tell that, see, this one's getting ready to curl around into his foot. So I'm just going to chop that one off. And because I'm going to file them afterwards, I'm not going to worry about what angle it is. And the little finger rubber, I don't know what you call them on Amazon or whatever, we might have to put those on. I don't like these ones, but I'll put a link to some different ones on the description. I use them. Now this diamond bit won't bite you, but sanding bits will bite you. And also I get my nails done, so I don't want my nails tore up. So if they jerk their foot or have some kind of an issue, then it doesn't ruin my manicure. So the trick with sanding, dremeling, whatever, if you have a good bit like this part's easy because there's a little hole, there's a little concave hole in there. You can just round them off like that. But the trick is, no matter what tool you're using, I don't care. Don't come on here and tell me that one tool doesn't get hot and the other one does. They all get hot eventually because it's called science. Going around really fast and rubbing against something else means it's going to get hot eventually. So the trick is you keep constantly moving. Don't just go and file the nail down. You have to constantly keep moving around the edge and then round off. So that's what I'm doing, and you see me moving around constantly. That's how it doesn't get hot. You can do that with your sanding bands if you want to. They just don't have the little cup in the top. So at that point, then he may protest a little bit more about these back feet, just because I think that's what kind of hurts him. If you have a sanding band that has the sander paper on it, you can just go around like that and round it off. Just like I do. Mine's just a little extra rounding, especially for older people or your older clients. If you're a groomer, then they can't, it makes it much more difficult for them to, and he's just protesting a little bit because I think it hurts his back, so I'm just trying to do it really fast. Try to keep the leg tucked in tight to the body if you can, so you're not wrenching the leg out. And just try to move as quickly as you possibly can, so you're not hurting. You're okay. I'm almost done. I know. So I'm just trying to keep that leg as ergonomically correct as possible while I'm working on it, so it doesn't hurt him. And there's our after shot of the toenails. Ta-da! Much shorter and betterers. Now it's not going to push on your feet. No, I'm not gonna push on her feet. Okay. That's not gonna get through. He's never had this. See, he's never had this done before, and this is another behavior issue too. Like when you don't do anything with these kinds of dogs, and all of a sudden you want to hold them still and do something to them, they're gonna cry like you're killing them. That's just silly. See, he acts like he's dying. Look, if I just hold on to him tight, he's gonna act like he's dying because nobody's ever done this to him before. It doesn't mean he's being hurt. It just means, hey, I don't know what the heck you're doing, and I'm just gonna act silly like a puppy. Puppies do the same thing. Anytime you do something new, they act like you're killing them. Well, I'm not hurting him, and I know I'm not hurting him because I've been doing this a very, very long time. I'm not putting any pressure on his spine. He's just not used to being held this way.
His tail's wagging the whole time.
His tail's wagging the whole time. You know, so just because your dog makes a little noise or, you know, acts like he doesn't like something, because especially if you haven't ever done it before, that doesn't mean that you're hurting them. It just means that they're telling you, hey, I've never had this done before. I don't know what the heck is going on. It's like a 2-year-old crying, you know, because they fell down even though they didn't hurt themselves. It's the same concept. Dogs are very much like people in that way. They're like toddlers. Now he doesn't shed as much as Taco does.
He's got a different hair texture.
He's got a different hair texture. It's much softer. It's a lot thinner. And you know, these are still the same breed of dog. You know, but she looks like a loaf of bread and he looks like a string bean. You know, it really, you know, it just depends on, you know, where they come from and you know, what kind of hair they have. And I mean, I've seen different textures in long haired Chihuahuas too. But see, he's perfectly fine. I'm not hurting him. But, you know, most people, the minute the dog made that noise, oh my God, and they stop what they're doing, guess what? He just won, and now he doesn't have to have it done again. So now you've got all this hair around your house. So as long as you know you're being gentle and you're not really hurting them, you just keep going back and doing it again, then they stop protesting because they think, oh, okay, well, mom's gonna do this, dad's gonna do this, whatever, we're just doing this. So even if there was no hair coming off, I would still keep doing it. Just because I want him to learn that, you know, when I groom him, this is what's going to happen. This is how we're going to do things. Whether he's mine, whether he's a grooming client, it doesn't matter. It's all the same kind of thing. So I firmly believe that there are some things you should insist that your dog get done. And this is one of them. And see, he's perfectly fine. Little tail's wagging. He's perfectly happy. There's nothing wrong with him. I'm not hurting him. He's just not used to having that kind of thing done, and now he's used to it. He's like, okay, whatever.